Yo, what's up? Mrchuckystyles back again. Alright, this little video thing starting to get a little catchy, man. And if it's anything like my mouth, you know I run my mouth, man, non-stop. Okay, so I'm gonna start video on responding to everything. Hey, but check this out, man. Real talk though. Now, this racism stuff, there's a purge going on, man. I mean, it's getting to be a little too serious, man. I mean, like, for real, man. Like, I mean, come on, man. I'm from the A, man. ATL, Zone 3, Cleveland, all that, man. South Atlanta, whatever you want to call it, man. You know what I'm saying? A real A-town shorter, man. And I mean, I'm a diehard Hawks fan. You know, everybody know I like the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it is what it is. I love the Lakers. You know, I love Kobe. You know, I ain't no Kobe fan like that. I'm just a Lakers fan, you know, ever since the Magic Johnson days. But I don't want to get too far off subject, man, because I'm talking about these Hawks right now, man. I mean, Shorter, man, I done cried, man, about the Hawks, man. You know, losing to the Boston Celtics, man, when they had the game won, and Cliff Leverson blow that layup, man, and all the way back to Doc Rivers, to John Battle, Mike McGee, Cliff Leverson, Antoine Carr, Kevin Willis, John Concat, Randy Whitman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, diehard Hawks fan, man. And I mean, like, I was already kind of a little ticked off, man, when they, you know, when they let Dominique go, man. You know? But now, man, I mean, like, I'm hearing Dominique about to try to buy the Hawks. Now, I'm talking about, like, A-Town, man, stand up, man. Come on, man. A-Town, stand up, man. Y'all got to be with this here, man. I'm talking about, man, everybody timeline need to be blowing up, man, about Dominique buying the Hawks. And Hawks welcome Dominique. You know, Dominique buy the Hawks. You know, you need to blow all that up. You put all the other stuff on your timeline. Like, let's blow this up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, Danny Ferry, man. You know, I was geeked up when Hawks hired Danny Ferry, man, for to be the GM. Because I'm thinking, ain't gonna lie, I really thought they were gonna bring LeBron to the A, to be honest with you. You know, because that's the man that actually drafted LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I know that whole Cleveland thing got really mixed up because of the final of Danny Ferry, man. You know what I'm saying? But neither here or there, man. I felt like Danny Ferry was headed on the right track. You know what I'm saying? To get the team going and stuff like that, man. But dude, when that man made that racist statement, man, a little African in it. Boy, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, like, what's getting into these dudes, man? I mean, don't get me wrong. Ain't nobody stupid. You know, we know racism. We know racism is still there. You know, and we get that. But evidently, man, racism is so either accepted in certain environments or something, man, because, like, how could you feel comfortable even repeating that? You got a little African in it. He appears of a guy that might have a nice storefront but sell your counterfeit out the back. I mean, like, first of all, man, that ain't even got nothing to do with the scouting report. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why would a scout even, you know, make that a part of his report? You know what I'm saying? Why would you make that a part of your report, man? I mean, I get it. You know, the demographics, I feel that. You know, I'm from the A, man, so I can feel that. I can see, you know, where you might look at it and say, man, you know, ain't a lot of white people at the game. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But, dude, this a black city. You know, it's more blacks that like basketball, you know, here than white people. You know, now I ain't took no toll on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't took no toll on that. Went around and did a survey or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But me just being from Atlanta, man, just the vibe, you know, that I remember growing up in the A was, I mean, with white folks, they love football and baseball in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And soccer was a little kind of mixed up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a lot of white folks that watch basketball, but I'm just saying in the city of Atlanta itself, I mean, they most likely, you know, I mean, you know, just take for instance, like at the baseball game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to get technical about it, you know, I mean, it's way more whites at the Turner Field watching baseball, watching the Braves than it is blacks. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that don't mean nothing. I mean, people like what they like. You ain't got nothing to do with the rap music and all that stuff, folk playing and this and that and all that, and such. And I get it. From a business standpoint, I can see, you know, where a person would, you know, see that and say, well, if we want to try to maximize our money, we need to like make the culture, you know, where it fits both people. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. You know, we're talking about a scouting report, though. You know what I'm saying? Only thing should have been mentioned in this report, man, is that Lou Alding, he played at University of Kentucky, comes from a nice background, a nice school background of playing for Mrchuckystyles, you know, and you know, yeah, he has a real high game IQ. He has plenty of playoff experience. He's a very agile, aggressive defender, very smart, can occasionally knock down the three, you know, shows good strong will when driving to the basket, very unselfish player, you know, stuff like that. His wingspan would be a good compliment to Jason, I mean, not Jason Terry, but what's the boy name? Wow, I'm a Hawks fan. I'm having a breakdown right now. Jeff Teague, man, you know, I mean, yeah, a nice compliment to Jeff Teague or something like that. You know, that's all that report should have had something to do with, man. That's the only thing you should have had on the scouting report. We don't need to know nothing about, well, he has a little African in him. He's the guy that appeared that will have a nice storefront, but will sell you counterfeit out the back. I mean, like, come on, like, dude, get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. And even if that so be the case, you know, how is that going to translate into basketball? And my thing is like this right here, man. You know, if you had the mindset like that when you was trying to purchase the Hawks, you know what I'm saying? And that goes to show you right there, man. Some folks just have money and just be figuring like they can do what they want to do with their money or say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't all that. At the end of the day, partner, you can have all the work, you can have all the money you can have. You know, I sound like I'm still on the street or something. You can have all the money you can have, man, in the world. But at the end of the day, partner, you got to do like every other business owner, man. You got to do your homework. Cuz, you got to do your homework. Do your homework, buddy. Do your homework. When you are actually entertaining purchasing the Atlanta Hawks, you should have already looked at the demographics, which is the first thing when you deciding to try to purchase a business or even open up a business is the demographic. Location, 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 location. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you can look at how you going to make your money. You know, so at that time, you should have seen all that then. You know, like what? All these black people at the game and such and such, blah, blah, blah. If you was already entertaining and buying the Hawks, man, you should have took a year yourself and just went to all the Hawks games. All the Hawks games. All the Hawks home games, you should have been there. You know, be there to the training camp, you know, walk around, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff, man, and get to know the players, get a feel for the city, man. You know, get out and about in the atmosphere, in the hood, in the communities, you know, and seeing what folks saying about the Hawks. You know, subscribe to the Hawks blog sites and you know, just make you a fictitious Facebook page or something, man, that's actually showing, you know, you on, you know, like you talking about the Hawks or something in a good way, and just see what kind of feedback you could get. And then you would have seen all that then, and guess what? Guess what? If you would have went about it that route, first of all, you wouldn't be having to sell your share in the company. You know, you wouldn't be having to sell your share in the company. You know, you wouldn't be getting the GM hot in the hot seat. You know, GM, you wouldn't be in the hot seat. Danny Fair, you wouldn't be in the hot seat right now. You know, you wouldn't embarrass an organization such as the Atlanta Hawks, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to get this thing right, rise to a prominence level. You know, you wouldn't step in the middle of all of that. And at the end of the day, man, you wouldn't slap the city of Atlanta in the face, man, with that. You know what I'm saying? Think, man. Think. Just think, man, before you get to talking all off at your gums and all that and this and that, man, because people in the A real playing it real cool right now, man. I mean, they playing it real cool. You know? Like, straight up, it really is. You know, and all praise to Lou Alding, man. He handled that thing like a real, true professional, and, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. You know, he really handled the situation, man. You know, the Africans have a very, very strong community in Atlanta. You know, as most people from Atlanta, y'all know that. I mean, the Africans, they deep, you know, in Atlanta. And that would have been a good business thing for Atlanta. You know, you could have actually helped stimulated the economy a little more better in Atlanta if you'd have shut your mouth and focus on the stuff that you're supposed to be focused on. You understand me? Because, I mean, you could have gotten more players and stuff to come to Atlanta. And, you know, and now I see, you know, why some players don't come to Atlanta. You know, it ain't got nothing to do about the city. Everybody love the city. You know, everybody love the city. I mean, every time you turn around, you know, you walking in the mall and you telling who you might see. You know, they hanging out in Atlanta on the weekend. You know, they slipping and sneaking in Atlanta, going to strip club all throughout the weekend, or spending the money in Neiman Marcus, hanging at Lennox and Perimeter Mall, the Mall of Georgia, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So evidently, I mean, it's not the city. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all clowns, man. It's y'all clowns, man. Y'all clowns. And I'm like this right here. I don't care if you're black, white, red, yellow, Russian, Jewish, you know, Italian, Latino, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All I want, man, is y'all to get in there and buy that team up and run this team right. You know what I'm saying? Run this team straight up, man. Like, run the team straight up and not be, you know, so much caught up in all the racial and all that stuff and all that this and that. I mean, like all the stuff that just happened with David Sterling. And I mean, like, dude, like, really? Like, really? And it just goes to show you, man, you know, people be thinking they having a layer of protection, man. If that would have been me, and I know that I got a report like that on my desk? Man, look at him. Let me tell you something. I'd have called the dude and said, look at him, bro. Go ahead and get your stuff and get on up out of here, man. And it is what it is. I ain't explain why you lost your job and that. You know what I'm saying? You can go get your lawyer, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the end of that, man. You know? Dominique Wilkins. Boy, I sure hope these rumors true, man. You about to buy these Hawks, man. God almighty buying these Hawks, man. One thing I know, you're a hometown homeboy, man, so I know you're going to do what the best interest is for the team, man. They owe you that. They owe you that. They should just get a team over to Dominique. They ought to get a team over to you, man. They owe you that, man. Without Dominique Wilkins, there are no Atlanta Hawks, bro. Straight up, real talk. And y'all know that. The Hawks would have been sold. Let me rephrase that. The Hawks wouldn't have just only been sold. The Hawks would have been moved from Atlanta if it was not for Dominique Wilkins. Now, I'm starting to get a little emotional about that, man. So I ain't, you know. Anyway, man, I'm done. Hawks, make the right moves, man. Dominique, get together with Dion, Holyfield, all y'all boys, man. Whatever kind of connect plugs y'all got, man. You know, or whatever. I mean, make it happen, man. Make it happen. A-Town Shorter, man. Peace up, A-Town down, man. I'm out of here, man. Trades up.